And we are live. Hello everyone, this is the Void Executive and welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? I hope this Monday has started on the right foot for you guys. Today we will continue the illustration of the Evil Sisters project. Last time we made quite the nice progress with the illustration of the doll, and today we are going to simply continue that. I think we are close to get the I will hope that today will work to close to completion with the illustration of the doll, but there is still a few things to do. Then if there is time left, we will start with the background, although I realized that every time I said that that phrase, we ended up working even more on the doll itself. But in the meantime, let's check the current progress. Here we go. So hold on, let me so last time we went from something like this to something like this, which I much prefer. Although there is one thing that I think we need to do, and we will do it towards the end. I first want to do a few changes in here, which is to make this bottom half bigger, because I can see how maybe the proportions of the legs is a bit too small in comparison with the rest of the body and in comparison with how it was earlier. So let me quickly check if everything is working fine for the stream, and without further ado, I say let's start drawing. Oh yeah, let me pull up the references too, which I forgot to open the document. Okay, okay, first I want to see... Yes, I want to change this part over here. Let me quickly change it. It shouldn't take too long, it's just a matter of changing it like so. Yeah, I think this can work. The bottom part with the legs, I think it's okay. What I would do is merge the legs with the clothing. We will keep the different layers as a backup, but let me see if I can. These are the clothes. Yeah, we need to merge the clothes with the, as soon as I find them, with the legs and the bottom of the clothes. Or maybe okay, let me try something. 1, 2 and 3. I made a soda tap guitar today. Oh, nice. Did it was the result up to satisfaction for you? I hope so. Let me see what happens if I move it all the way. Oops. all the way over here. Nice, nice. I'm not an expert on that. I've never like played the guitar or anything like that. Okay, something's wrong. Let me see what's. Okay, because all of this one is. These are like different parts of the leg. Let me see what happens if I place all of this one in here. Okay. Now we can merge. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are continuing the illustration as we've always done. I am a bit confident that we'll manage to finish it before I go away for the vacation, but you'll never know. I will do my best not to rush things over, because being in a rush, it's not a good strategy, I'd say. Okay, let me turn this off for a second. How was your weekend? Oh, pretty chill. I watched the Odyssey. I was really curious about Nolan's Odyssey because I've seen all of the sort of drama surrounding the show, and so me and a friend of mine decided to watch it and see for ourselves. Hello. But yeah, so like I had some expectations, and I think in some parts the movie itself, it was nice, but let's say that if you want to watch a movie that has a historically accurate interpretation of the story, then Nolan's movie is not for you, because it has he has been quite loose with the interpretations, and in some aspects, especially when talking about like the costumes and some parts of the story, like those parts, they are not the most accurate, so to speak. Like, if you want to watch the movie purely for the authenticity and how accurate it is to the original story, then that movie is not for you. But if you simply want to see, or if you are curious to see the interpretation of of Nolan's, like, you know, if you want to see Nolan's interpretation of the story, then it is pretty good. Like, it's kind of the same thing with Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Like, if you watch that movie, you do not want to watch it for the story itself, because it is so different that you can hardly consider it a Pinocchio story. I think with Nolan's Odyssey, it's kind of similar, not in the sense of that the story is very different, but pretty much in everything else, I would say. Did you like it? Yeah. Although I prefer other movies that Nolan has made. like there were I came to the movie theater with a little bit of doubt, because for example I did read online that the actress like Ellen Page, Elliot Page, or whatever it is, like that they were making Achilles, and I was a bit taken aback because it wouldn't make sense for a person of that physical composition to play a role of Achilles, because it like that person is way too skinny and way too short to have that role, right? But then after watching the movie, it turned out that like the actor didn't even play the role of Achilles. Like they were playing like a random soldier that appears a couple of times. In fact, Achilles doesn't appear in the movie at all. Like other characters from the Trojan War, they do appear, but Achilles does not appear at all. And then of course there's the I won't say problem, but with Helen of Troy, that they cast a black woman for it. Like she appears like for a few seconds, so it's not that distracting, although it is kind of odd that you see everyone of a certain ethnicity and then you see Helen of Troy that stands out like a black pawn in a white chessboard, right? Like it does raises some questions, but I guess in Hollywood they had to check all of the inclusivity boxes, so they had to throw one black person in, even though it wasn't necessary in my opinion. But I mean, she was on screen for so little time that it was basically irrelevant to the story, and it wasn't a detriment to the movie itself. I really did like the interpretation of the Cyclops. I really liked how they imagined the Cyclops to be. Really scary, and a really monstrous version. A really good interpretation, if you ask me. The costumes leave a lot to be desired, like in terms of like historical accuracy, almost to the level of, like, for instance, if you guys have ever watched the movie 300, like the costumes in that movie are far more realistic than the ones in Nolan's Odyssey. And 300 wasn't that known for its historical accuracy either, so that should give you an idea of how not interested they were in being in line with the with classic clothing and stuff like that. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just something different, and I do understand if some people get disappointed by it, if that makes sense. But overall it was a good it was a nice watch. Okay, oops. Now, let me see if the magic works. Grab this one over here. Yeah, like there is a scene where they go, in the original story they end up in this island which has these supposedly cannibal giants, and in the movie they made them wearing like silver armor as if they were in medieval times. Like you get views that are a bit weird that lets you ask, what, wait, are we in Greece or are we somewhere else? And one critique I would give also is how, despite the story is set in the Mediterranean Sea, like the colors and the environments look nothing like the Mediterranean. They are way too dark, too cloudy. It almost looks like they are in England instead of in the Mediterranean. Like the colors are not very bright. There's barely any sunny environments and stuff like that, which goes in contrast to some other movies of the Odyssey that they made in the past. Okay. Let's do the magic. Let's see how it looks like compared to how it was before. Yeah, I think the proportions are correct now. One thing I would change is I will not merge everything yet, because there's still a few things to work on, but for instance, there's this part over here that needs some work. I don't know, have you guys watched the movie? Well, like, to those who have watched it, I am curious to hear your opinion as well. I think I watch it. Yeah, I think it's a good watch, but yeah, just go in with the expectation that you are not going to get a realistic depiction of ancient Greece, especially when in regards to costumes and environments, I would say. Now there's also, like, I've heard some people complain about the acting. The thing is, I cannot give an opinion on that because I did watch it with like dubbed in my language, and because of that I cannot give an accurate judgment on whether they acted well or not, because of course I didn't watch it with the original voices. which to like it is kind of a it can be a good perk, I think, to watch movies dubbed in other languages, because in case there is bad acting on the original version, at least it can get corrected if the people dubbing the movie, if they are skilled enough. Like, it's something that can be corrected. I got my exam marks back, and my hard work paid off. Nice. I mean, I told you that you would have done it. Nice. Now you can have some sleep finally and rest a little bit after studying for the exams. Hopefully. Since you deserve it. Oh, I know right now the exact day in which I will be away. Next Monday will be the last time that we'll see each other before I will be off for the vacation. So we still have, excluding this stream, we still have 4 more streams. I will be away for around a month, I would say, and then we'll meet each other back on September. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will not be able to like stream either, because I will go in a place that doesn't have any internet. Like, I will need to use. It doesn't have any internet, and I stream with my tower PC, and I do not want to bring it around. I do have a laptop, but the laptop is so old and shitty that I will not be able to do anything essentially. By the way, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it will be. Usually that will be the only time in which I will be away and not be able to stream at all during the year. But for the rest of the year, I think I will manage to stream pretty regularly. And once we'll go back, we'll start really strong. We'll start with a new gaming series, and I will start uploading some actual videos other than just streaming. Got 95 in maths, 95 in SSD, not sure what it is, 97 in English, and rest I have not been given. Yeah, that's a really good score. Nice. There we go. Let's merge the bow and work a little bit more on that. I swear I'm not smart, I just got it somehow. I mean, one thing that I think is true is, in terms of like university and stuff, it's never about being smart, because there are plenty of people who have degrees who are total idiots. I think it's more a matter of I think discipline and dedication. Because at the end of the day, with the exams, it's a matter of memory, at least for most subjects. And like, not to say that it's not hard work, but many people learn how to memorize things rather than think and reason on their own. Unfortunately, I would say, like, the impression that I've been given right now, thankfully I don't need to go to school anymore, but at least up until high school, the impression I've been given is that they basically make you study as if you were to participate in a quiz show. Like, all of the type of information, if you think about it, it's information that you would basically hear and have them useful only in quiz show. Like, what happened in 1965 in this location, or who was the name of the King of England in 1721. Discipline man Craig at 3 a.m. because of maths. I mean, we've all went through it. Like, I remember not study math because I don't know anything about math, and I refused to study it past a certain point because it got so complicated. But when I made art school, there were some periods in which I had to study until late. It wasn't really studied. I basically had to like draw stuff, but I would stay up at night really late in order to meet the deadline. Which is no fun thing. Okay, let me work on the bald head over here. Let me see what we can come up with. First, I say, let's clean it up. Math is a pain in the ass. Yeah, like, I remember when I was studying it in high school, it reached some levels of abstraction that it was way too much for my brain to process. It was like stuff you find in Calculus 1, if I remember correctly. Like derivatives, I think that's the name, derivatives. And things around that type of topic. It's something that I was like, I don't know, I don't understand, I don't know what it is. Okay, let me find a reference real quick for no, here. No, doll ruined hair. I'm trying to find the images. You know when you like remove hair from dolls and they have all of the holes in their scalp? Scalp. Yes, I think I found it. Okay. Yeah, they have these little holes in the head. I hate Tails their own, but I can finally not worry about it. Yeah, like for me it's all jargon. I have no idea what's that about. Like mostly because I don't think how I would apply those things in life. Even math in general, like I remember either parents or teachers saying, well, it will be useful to know math because in life you will need to use it, but in the end, like, no, not really. I can just use a calculator for it without having to do the math on my own. Same thing with the geography, like you have to know at least some like basic knowledge, but if I don't know the name of some random little town in my own country, who cares? I can just pull up Google Maps and search it up. It's in geometry and algebra in a way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like engineering, math is useful the moment you want to do things like engineering, right? But for someone like me who doesn't care at all about math and stuff like that, it's just it just complicates things, and that's it. I mean, thank God we have mathematicians, otherwise many things, especially in electronics, they wouldn't be possible. But it's just not for me, let's say. I took a test of that horrible test and luckily got a 9. And about 90% I think for Americans. Yeah, like I've seen some videos of Americans like getting stuff wrong, but even very basic stuff that they teach in like elementary school, things like where is Paris, or like in what country is Paris, or and like, can you name me one country, and they say Europe and things like that. Really like I remember I saw one video when they said can you tell me where Georgia is? And they thought Georgia the state and not Georgia the country. That's in Europe. They were like, oh, that's easy, Georgia is in the United States. Which, I mean, yeah, but in the video they were talking about European countries. I don't really get the metric system in America. No, if anything, you'd say the imperial system. America has the imperial system. The rest of the world has the metric system. But yeah, I don't get why Americans use it. Although I do understand how it may be too that big of a pain in order to change it, to change everything from like roads and signs and stuff to the metric system. Although I do know that in areas like at NASA or at the MIT, they use the metric system because that's the international measure. Or even like instead of saying liters, they use gallons. Which is like, what? Or even like instead of Celsius, they use Fahrenheit for the temperature. Which I don't really understand how you can use it comfortably. Like, it's such a convoluted system, the Fahrenheit scale. Like, out of curiosity, I searched what were the criteria for the Fahrenheit scale, and it's a really weird and complicated way of measuring it compared to the Celsius. That it's like, why did the guy made this? And most importantly, why did people say, yeah, that is a nice scale, I think I will use it? They are built different. I mean, if they want to play on hard difficulty, maybe. But like, no wonder there is a big problem in America about people not knowing how to count shit and stuff. Like, you have so many measurement systems that are already this hard in the first place. I don't know. Okay, right now I'm basically removing the sketch parts, stuff like that. Although I will eventually have to go back to it and basically make it ugly and ruin it even more. We'll have to add like dirt, scratches, things of that nature. Imagine a random American entering. I mean, I am pretty sure they would agree with me. Like, I know that many Americans do agree that their system is kinda bogus. Especially those who, for example, have moved to live in Europe in general for a little while. And like, I've seen videos of Americans talking about their experience, and especially going back to America after living in Europe for 4 years, and they say how it's basically night and day situation. Like, even in things like public transport, for example, how in Europe you are not necessarily this reliant on having a car, and you can just go around using public transportation. I'm not saying that there is no public transportation in America, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, the like it's bare bones, to say the least. I respectfully do not fuck with Americans. What, in what sense? Like, what do you mean by that? I respectfully don't like them. I think it really depends. Like, I am in some I do hang out in some Discord servers, and of course they have Americans, right? And I like to I have this I go to this Discord server, which is like a political debate one, because sometimes I like to interject and talk about things that I care about. But it's also fascinating to see the two sides of the coin, that is Americans when talking about politics, because like the impression that I have is that there is no middle ground with many Americans. It's either very unhinged on one side or very unhinged in another side. And because of that, I think that's part of the reason why there is this impression of Americans being a little weird. I think it's also like a cultural thing, if you ask me. Like, for example, did you know that like in elementary school and stuff like that, they like each morning before starting the lesson, they stand up and like salute to the flag or say the pledge to the flag? Like, to me that's super weird. Like, I don't know any other nation that does something like this. I've chatted with enough Americans to gain this opinion, or maybe I just meet bad people. I mean, it depends who you meet, because like if we want to go strictly on the political spectrum type of things, you either get the most America type of people, or you get the other side, which are the unhinged lefty, like I don't know, like it's either too to the left or too much to the right. Like, even the fact that with some people in America, if they have disagreements with if they have political disagreements with members of their families, they like disavow each other and not talk to each other like ever, because they disagree politically. Like, to me that is insane. Like, at least here in Europe, at each family gathering, we always have that uncle that goes on some conspiracy rants or with some bigoted shit, but that doesn't mean that we do not care about him, because like he is family after all. And like, as long as he just sticks to words, that's not a good reason to just shut him up or whatever. Like, especially if you consider that in America there's been like political assassinations and stuff like that. Like from that point of view, I think it is pretty unhinged. Shoes in house. Wait, they keep their shoes on even inside the house? Like they don't take their shoes off? If that's true, then that is crazy. No, that can't be right. I refuse to believe that they don't take their shoes off. They do not. Just like I don't know, that's weird. Like to me, when I go back from like either I don't know, went to the grocery store or whatever, it's always a relief to remove the shoes and let your feet breathe a little, right? And like instead, you just stay inside and let your feet marinate with their own stink? Okay, let's adjust this dress. Dude, I had this American friend who slept with her shoes on. Okay, now I am starting to feel that you got bad luck with people in general. Like, who sleeps with her shoes on? Like, did you ask her about that? Like, did you tell her why she slept with her shoes on? Like, did she give an explanation? Or she was like, I'm just used to that. She said, I'm too lazy. Jesus. It takes 2 seconds. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, I would say then that it is a case of a lazy person and not a strictly American thing, in my opinion. Because otherwise that would be too weird. Like, I think it's the person. I hope it is. Yeah, like, I think that it is, because otherwise, like, I don't remember hearing or reading about not taking the shoes off when sleeping to be an American thing. If so, that would be very problematic. Like, I know some people instead who they are lazy, but not because like they don't take their shoes off, but you know, those people who accumulate more and more stuff in their home until it gets way too full of stuff. like those hoarders type of people who have their house full of useless stuff that they will never use, but they still keep it because it may it may come in handy later. Yeah, like I've known those types of people. Though, like that they weren't American. Okay, let's do some flower pattern, something very simple, very easy. I used to be such a hoarder. I would keep every single canned drink with me for some reason until I had like 20 of them just in my cupboard. Luckily, I am not one of those people. Like when me and my family moved homes a year ago, I was the one who got rid of the most amount of stuff. Because, you know, when you are moving out, it's a good opportunity to get rid of some stuff that you don't need. And I remember that I was the one who got the least amount of things. And because of that, the moment we finished moving in, I've basically had my room essentially ready. Like I didn't need to take any more time in organizing like boxes or stuff like that, because I removed so much stuff that it was basically all done already. Like I am kind of the opposite of a hoarder. My grandpa used to be a hoarder because he was like he lived in this very small town, basically a remote village in the countryside, and he was very interested in the history of the village, because it goes back to the medieval era, and he used to keep all sorts of old stuff, like old items, just to keep as a memento or as a way to study the history of the place. So you would see rooms full of like essentially scrap metal, like old pots or maybe old farming tools, old everyday items, stuff that essentially has no use whatsoever, but he just kept it. And when he passed away, we had to clear out a bunch of it in order to make the house livable for us, because we are like we wanted to use the house for when we go on vacation. I made a mistake. God damn it. I don't know if it lets me go all the way back. No, god damn it. Hold on, maybe I can fix it. It clearly must have been hard. Yeah, like most of the things, they were like just thrown into the garbage, or rather into the scrapyard, because he had so many things, like so many. Yeah, let me see if I can. The color range, maybe. But in the end, we managed to get rid of everything. Like, it was long work, but not necessarily difficult work. Okay. And then I think we'll go for a deep line in the middle. Hold on 1 second. Someone rang the bell. I will be right back. We are. Just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Sorry about that. It was the neighbor. Okay, let me quickly check if everything working fine. Up. There we go. Okay, let me correct some parts I see need some fixing, more or less. I've been in the same society for 3 years, and it's safe to say nobody still knows I exist. I mean, I guess it depends on how big the place where you live in is, because if it is something like a city, then it is to be expected to be Mr. Nobody. But like, if you had to ask me, it's not like the important thing is not necessarily to be known within your community or whatever, but rather to be known to the people that you want to be known for. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, going back to the Odyssey movie. Like, I would bet that Christopher Nolan doesn't care if some random guy doesn't know him, and that person maybe is someone who has never been interested in cinema. What matters is that he is known and recognized for his work by people who care about it. If that makes sense. Okay. I say right now that the dress is pretty much complete, now we'll go back to this dress and ruin it and make it ugly. Same thing with this part of the doll, and for that I will quickly grab the original sketch. Was this one maybe? Don't remember. Sketch. No. Was it this one? Let me see. Kinda. Let me quickly open it up. Hey, don't worry about that. You guys are never late. As long as you come in just in time to have a nice chat, I'm all for it. Okay, so let me grab this original, like the original sketch, and I will place it on, like, temporarily to the side over here. Most importantly, to determine, like, because right now the hair are kinda kept well, and we'll want to rough them up a little, and do the same with the clothing. With the clothing, I think I will start with, first let's make a copy of it. we could start with some changes, like add some dirt and stuff like that. But yeah, so welcome to the stream and hope you had a nice day. Okay, let me quickly grab some references. Old ruined dog. Let me see. Or maybe dirty dog. Yeah, I think something like that. Okay. Now, let's start with some color first, I would say. We'll use a rough brush. And color. Kinda bored? Why is that? I hope I'm not the cause of it. Play some Crazy Cattle 3D. It's been a while since I last heard of that game. It's more of a meme than anything, right? Like, I know it was yeah, kind of a meme when it came out, like 1 year ago or something. No, you're not the cause of it. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I hope I will remove the boredom out of you. Crazy Cattle, like, it's one of those games that they basically get made just for a meme, but then for some reason they get very, very popular. Especially since they are very simple games. Very like easy to use, very simple to run. Slow poly and funny as fuck. Yeah, I mean, I think that part of the low quality look it has is part of the charm. Like many other video games do something very very similar. Okay, let me see other references. Creepy old dog. There we go. Like old, crummy, dirty dolls as a reference. Okay, let's try and add some dirt. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like in many indie games, they started to make games that are intentionally low poly or have an old look, like as if they were made for the PlayStation 1, like that kind of look, which kinda gives it becomes part of the charm in a sense. which I think some of them, like I do have some of them in my wish list, and they are games that I will eventually bring on the channel, and maybe even make some fan arts out of them. The fact that the whole ass point of the game is to run into other players or bots, and it does its job perfectly. Plushheap actually do this, and it's called ramming, yeah. The crusty dress actually looks like crusty dress, does it? Thank you. There's still a lot of work to do. I'm trying to test some new brushes, but yeah, the plan is to make it as dirty and crummy as possible. Let me change, let me add some trying to pick the colors a little bit of the dirt. I want to make it kind of varied. Dirt. Like here we need to be careful not to overdo it, because otherwise it gets too noticeable and it's not doesn't lead to a good result. So we need to be very you know how in cooking they say to add just a little bit of salt, and here we need to do something similar but with the dirt. So we want to avoid doing something very exaggerated, like something like this. Just add it where needed. I will also add it to the face. Yesterday? What happened yesterday? We went outside and a person asked if I was new in the society. Nice. Let's try adding. Are you having troubles with the YouTube chat? Is YouTube chat doing YouTube shenanigans? Sometimes it does that. Yeah. I wish I could see the actual... Okay, let me try something. Let me see if I can see them when opening the stream in a new tab. Takes 10 seconds for you to see the message. That is normal for YouTube. Even if I put the lowest latency in the settings, it does take a little while. It's much slower than Twitch, but there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Okay, here I am adding way more than I should, and then I will remove the parts that are not necessary. Maybe even no, maybe it's best on normal. Then what will the level of crustiness on this doll will be? Enough to let the viewer know that one side has been brutally neglected or like brutally ruined. But right now I've added way too much. I will have to fine-tune the level of dirtiness on the face because right now it is covering some important details. Like in some occasions it's good to add like detail little by little, and in some other instances it's a good idea to just exaggerate, like add more than you need and then slowly remove the parts. It's kind of like in sculpture, you can either make a sculpture by adding stuff, or like in marble by removing material. Here it's a little bit the same, but it's a mix of both. You can always play with the opacity, for example, or even change the color. Although I feel like we should do something. Let me see. Like add some smudges, because one thing is only dirt, another thing is something dirty but that's been still played with, so it should have some parts where the dirt is smudged away. And also I want to make sure that the cracks of the dolls are very much visible. But maybe I could hold on, let me instead try and do something else. What if I put the cracks above? Yeah, there is barely any difference because they are the same color. Nose over here needs to, I want it to be visible. The bald head, bald part over here, I want to clear it out. What kind of sorcery is this? You mean this effect? Like how it's slowly coming together? Basically, I am using a mask which will allow me to temporarily hide some parts without necessarily erasing them permanently. How you reversed it? So basically, let me show you what I am doing. I am using what they are called masks. So essentially, let's say that I make this red rectangle, right? And let's say that I want to delete a potion, so I grab the eraser and I delete it, right? Now, let's say that maybe I want to not like remove the deletion, but since I deleted it permanently, I need to do it manually, which can be not ideal, because then you have to be kind of precise, but then you will inevitably make mistakes, right? So one thing you can do, let me see if I can show it on, because the chat is covering it. 1 second, let me just, okay, so if you look at the bottom right corner, I now add a mask, and essentially it's like an extra layer you add on the layer that you are working with, and you basically do the same thing. It looks the same, but in reality you are simply hiding the layer and not erasing it permanently, because like if I move the mask, sorry, like if I move the mask or move the thing, basically the square is still present. It's just that in some areas it gets hidden. And so going back to the dirt over here, I've added a, like, this is how the layer really looks like, and then I add some parts in which I tell, okay, you need to be hidden in certain areas, and then it becomes like this. If I had to move the mask, you will see how it reveals what is hidden underneath. And this is very useful, because then if I want, for example, more dirt over here, instead of drawing it again, I can simply uncover the part that I have hidden. It's one of the cool features about programs like this one, like Photoshop. It allows you to have more flexibility in your workflow, and most importantly, it allows you to do some changes that are not permanent, and so you can go back and do the changes that you want whenever you can, without worrying about ruining your work permanently. I need to find the brush that I used. There's so many that I kind of forget which one I use. Especially for these ones, which are brushes that I barely use. Was it like... oh, I think it was this one. Random question. Sure. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, let's add more on this side, I think. This might be annoying, but could you add a white circle? Can you add a white circle in the cracked doll's eye to see if it turns out creepy? Yeah, for sure. let's check it out. Let me find the right layer for the eyes. Yeah, it can be something very straightforward. Do you like this? It kinda does look creepy. The reason why I kinda removed the eyes is to avoid giving it an expression, because I do realize how the cracks over here. Oh, white circle with a hollow inside. Let me do it right away. Something like this. The reason why I did not add the eyes or any sort of pupils, maybe you are noticing right now, is because the cracks over here kinda act like eyebrows, and they will inadvertently create some expressions. It is kind of creepy, but the reason, let me show you the main inspiration. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Let me remove it real quick. Oh yeah, let me also, okay, restore over here. Yes, so this is the main inspiration. Here they have like I can draw three creepy drawings. There is a good use for the like bright eyes in the dark, but the main inspiration for the doll, or at least the broken part, are these ones from the game Neverending Nightmares. Here they have literal eye sockets, but I wanted to make it a little different as not to make the inspiration too obvious. And in some way, there are, like, here they are not present, but there are also some examples, like let me see, Neverending Nightmares dolls. There are some images where the dolls have basically no face at all. Let me see if I can find some good images. Most of them, they are like background decorations. Something like this, right? And yeah, the main reason I made this decision, if it allows me to there we go. Like, the reason I did that is to like kind of make it unique, because and to avoid adding an expression that would look kind of derpy because of how irregular the cracks are. And also, although this is a little Easter egg, if you can call it, like this question I'm about to ask is out of the blue, but do you recognize me and Druvi from previous streams? I think so. Although one thing that I want to tell you is that like I know I do recognize some people who have been around for months. Although, if you are one user that like comes for a few streams and then isn't around for like a couple of weeks or something, I may forget about the names. My apologies in advance. Another thing that doesn't really help is in the YouTube chat that I can see on OBS. Each time you guys type on the stream, your name is always of a different color, so it makes it kind of harder to remember names because each time they are different color. Like if you had the same color every time, I would have at least some form of reference to remember. But sometimes it's also because of the username itself. Like I know there are some users that have some usernames that are not the easiest to remember, and I apologize for that. But I mean, I'm not saying that you should come every stream, otherwise I will forever forget about you. But like for me, I am happy if you come to the stream whenever you can, and if it happens that I may not remember your names, I apologize in advance. But since you asked the question, I assume that you were present in the latest streams, which I think I remember you from the previous streams. Oh yeah. Also, now that I brought up the sketch, I forgot to add the stitches. I think we can start working on them right away. Okay, let's see. First I want to still balance the dirt layer, maybe lowering a little bit with the opacity, just enough to still make it dirty but let the other details be visible as well. It adds a nice touch to the drawing, yeah, and it is mostly a storytelling feature. Because maybe someone might ask, so like the first images that someone will see are these two characters, which are the main characters, right? And then the setting in which this one will be present, it will be her environment, so people will assume that it is like part of her place. And someone might say, why does this doll look like the two different sisters combined? And why does one have why is one half all of these ruined and neglected compared to the other, and things like that. Like I do want to give the viewer those little questions that will keep their imaginations and speculation active, let's say. We will need some lore though. Yeah, like with each drawing I am aiming to add lore to it in one way or another. Okay. Let's do thread maybe. I'm not sure if I should make the like the thread be made of rope or like actual thread. Okay, let's try with something thick for now. I just now seen the reference for the blue one. I think her name is Abigail. No, her name is Catherine, the blue one. And the tentacles are coming from her dress or her body. I'm confused. Yeah, let me show you the background. Although first, I see that we have reached the halfway point. I will take a very short break to get some water and stuff like that. I will be right back as soon as possible. A couple of minutes and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ugh. There we go. Okay, let me quickly check if everything is going alright. Hello. Sorry if this break took a little longer. I had to check something. Let me quickly see if everything is going fine before I do the same mistake that I had a couple of times, in which it did happen a couple of times that I realized I was like streaming, or rather not streaming, for an hour and I was talking to nobody, and I only realized it way later. Okay, YouTube seems fine. Twitch seems fine as well. Okay, so where were we? Okay, I was about to explain, give a little bit of a backstory to the project that we are doing. So, streaming on YouTube properly. Yeah, because it did happen on one occasion that for some reason the stream, it's as if like the internet connection just skipped for like 1 millisecond, and that was enough for the for YouTube to think that I closed the stream, and so it basically crashed the stream and I had to redo it. It happened with the very first episode of the No I'm Not a Human Let's Play. In fact, if you check on the YouTube channel, you will see two streams that both have episode 1 on them. It kinda happened halfway through. But yeah, now it seems like it's all perfectly fine. So, yeah, it happens. Like, those are the type of technical issues that I don't think anyone can avoid when they happen. So, I was about to give context to those who were wondering about the story behind this project and the characters involved. What you are seeing right here are the illustrations that we have completed so far regarding this project. This is a project that I wanted to make, and it will take many months to complete, especially because not only we are building not only we are world building as we go with each illustration, but also we are doing this project that will involve many things and not just characters. Right now we are focusing on the characters, but then eventually I want to also do illustrations on environments, items, and anything on that line. So it's going to be an exploration and world building about surrounding two main figures, which are these two sisters. The idea is that there is these two sisters. Their main their main quirk or their main characteristic is that these two are not positive characters. They are two antagonists, or if not antagonists, they are still pretty evil people. Two evil sisters. And we have been building around this concept throughout the different illustrations. The idea is that both of them have been raised in different locations. One in one parent's house. Their names are, this is how they looked like when they were younger. The first one is named Catherine, and the second one is named Dorothy. And the thing is that they are two evil sisters who have some sort of supernatural powers. Antagonists work against the protagonists. If they're the protagonists, then they're just bad people. Yeah, the idea thought they could antagonize each other. That is one part of the world building that we've done. So yes, they are sisters. They do share some goals, but they do not like each other, which also kind of connects to the illustration that we are doing right now, which is, this is essentially a little backstory. So both of them, they have supernatural powers. One is more focused on biological powers, and the other one, she like controls inanimate objects and makes them alive, like dolls or toys. And so far we have used these two themes and have been doing illustrations of anything that is around them, which has to fit their own theme. Golemancy. Yeah, kinda. Hey, welcome back. So, and what I want to do with the illustrations is not only try to match the style, but also to somehow give some insights. Like with each illustration, give a little bit of more information about what type of character the two main characters are. For instance, both of them are very cruel, but I imagine her, Catherine, this one here, to be more openly sadistic. And one way that I wanted to portray that is by drawing her favorite pet. And her favorite pet is William, who is this little guy over here. Now, the idea that I had is, when someone looks at this image, which is showing the favorite pet of Catherine, you might say, why does he look like that? And knowing that she has some biological control, someone may conclude that this is something that she caused on him, maybe out of her sadistic tendencies. For her, on the other hand, I want her to be more chill in terms of attitude, but very cold and cruel regardless. Kind of like Wednesday Addams type of situation. And with her, for example, I wanted to show her cruelty by showing how she treats her own minions, like her own dolls and toys, which can be told by the corpses that are adorning her dress. And then here, like, I made a drawing of her butler, or at least the family butler within the house where she grew up in. And then in here it's a portrait of the two sisters when they were younger, with a little hint on what could be their parents. I do not want to explicitly show how the parents look like, because I want to keep a layer of mystery around them. And right now we are drawing the equivalent of, at least in terms of importance, we are drawing the equivalent of William over here. And in particular, we are drawing the first doll that she has ever had since she was a child. I will eventually name each illustration. Like each illustration will have a title. But right now, this one can be titled as the first doll, the very first toy that she has ever had. And even already in this one, I want to give some lore, some environmental storytelling, which may hint at how she views her relation with the sister. So one might say, why does only half of it is so ruined and dirty? And judging by how she already treats the rest of the dolls, we can assume that this neglect is of her doing, which may imply how she feels about her sister. I hope it made sense. Yes, this is a little bit of a lore / backstory of the two sisters. The hair holes are great. Yeah, I need to go back to them. I have to do more, but thank you. Maybe with these ones, let me add a little bit of lighting. Maybe fun. Anyway, I will be leaving you for now because I need to go sleep. That's no problem. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you on Wednesday. Yes, with the other project. Hey, thank you for coming. I am noticing that place this one above the cracks. There we go. Let me save just in case. I don't want to ruin the dress even more, but before I do that, I want to work a bit more on the hair. I want to ruin them kind of like here in the, like shown in the sketch. Should be something rather straightforward. There we go. Plus another little detail that you may have noticed is that the appearance of the sisters in this doll is not the same look that they have over here, but rather the look that they have when they were kids, which is this one over here. because this with however the clothes that they would eventually wear when they become adults. Okay. Let me see if I can further mess the hair up. Let's dull messy hair. Yeah, basically we need to have not the edges that are this smooth and have them kinda roughed up. Maybe same thing for here. Especially down here. And not dark enough. Let's try over here. Try to match how messy the hair are. And try to mess things up in here as well. Same thing to the other side. There we go, much better, much more ruined, I would say. We'll also, I think I would also add some more dirt to this side as well. Although I do think that it's still a little bit flat. Let me see how it looks like in black and white. Let me lower the color. And then we'll also need to remember to add some shadows to the skin. Let me see. Hair shadows. Let me see if I can make them realistic enough. And then for these ones, let me see. Because I do realize how the color, like the light color, it's kinda getting lost in the color of the skin. So I think I will go back to this skin layer and add some more of this like reddish tint. At least in one area. Or maybe not. Let me see what I can do. You know what? I think it's best without them. Although I do want to add a few hair areas. And also add some shading to the skin over here, at least in this top area. Okay. Let me check some of the references. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should leave the bold spot like that. Maybe add some roughness to the rope as well. Let me see if I can do something about it. And maybe that's something like this. yeah, like these small details that kind of make the difference, I guess. Hmm. Okay. Let's work on the little ball some more. There we go. Oops. Now we add some contact shadow. Let's save. And now I think we can go back to the dress and kinda repeat a part. Let's see what we can do for this pretty dress. Let's see. Torn old dress. Okay. I have a couple of references of broken, torn dresses. Hmm. Okay, I have an idea. Let me see if this idea is smart or not. No, not really. Okay, let's try. Maybe. Oh, I think I have an idea. Maybe with the smudge tool. No, this kinda... No, it smudges too much, I think. Well, first I could do something like this. At least for the edges. Like roughen up the edges. Okay. I do want to add some like torn parts in the middle. Let me see what I can do. Oh wait, I made a mistake. Wrong layer once again. Patches. There we go. Rex looks even more crusty now, indeed. Now I'm trying to add some, like, to further ruin the parts of the dresses by adding some parts where it kinda tears out, if that makes sense. Although I do realize how this is barely noticeable. Let me see if I can do instead something like so. I'm just experimenting right now. Yeah, something like this, and then I forgot the name of the blonde one again. Was it Victoria? No, Catherine. Her name is Catherine. Name deceptively sweet for a person like her. Catherine and Dorothy. Don't like the placement of this one. How can I make the... What if... Hold on, let me remove the dirt. Catherine doll looks like should be complete pretty quickly. Yeah, I would say so. Although, like the other side, like the Dorothy side, is pretty much complete. Because this side is supposed to be kept at a pristine state. I need to work a little bit more on the shading because it does look kind of weird. Actually, let me try to fix it right now, because it does look kind of weird. Should be straightforward. or something, maybe like so. Okay. The details on her eyes are so cool and creepy. You mean the little threads? Yeah, thank you. I do need to add, let me do it right now before I forget. They need to have their own shadows. Yeah, something like that. Safe? Do you like coffee? I don't like coffee, but I like everything that is coffee flavored. I don't know why, but for me, in order to enjoy coffee, I need to add like at least 4 sugar cubes. But everything that is coffee flavored, I do really like and enjoy. You like it? Nice. Yeah, for me it's not my type. If I want to be honest, like it's way too strong. Then again, the coffee that we have over here, it is very strong by default. So that may be also the reason why. I got bad paranoia from it. What do you mean? In what way did the coffee bring you paranoia? Like because of the caffeine? Is that what you mean? Started to actually hear people say my name. Jesus, how much did you drink? How much coffee did you drink per day? That's quite the reaction if you get to hear people say your name if you drink coffee. There we go. Now we are starting to add some proper ruined effect. It was last December I had 4 cups in a day. Well, no wonder you were starting to hear stuff. You should never drink that much caffeine. It's not healthy at all. Yeah, let's work on this one over here. Here we can try the opposite. Yeah, ever since that I skipped coffee. I like tea better. Yeah, I am also more of a tea person. Especially like not these days because it's way too hot. But when it's cold outside, you get some warm tea. It really is quite nice. Okay. Almost done with the scratches over here. Do a little bit this side as well. And then let me add some more scratched parts over here. See if I can do it nicely. And then I think we'll can do the same thing for this part underneath. You know, it's weird that I really love chocolate, but I hate anything with chocolate flavor. kind of the opposite with me, but with coffee. I mean, for me, chocolate, I mostly prefer dark chocolate. I really don't like white chocolate, for example. Like that's you, like I can barely consider it chocolate in the first place. Because it's more milk than chocolate. Like white chocolate is chocolate only by name, if you ask me. I love dark chocolate too, yeah. And not only it's the best, but it's like it's technically the true chocolate. Like the pure form of chocolate is dark chocolate. Because the regular chocolate has already out of milk, out of sugar. I'm used to get such criticism for it much too. Like for liking dark chocolate or for disliking chocolate flavored things? For liking dark chocolate? To me, not necessarily. Like, to me, many people prefer dark chocolate, so... it's fine. Well, would you look at that? I think we can consider at least this dress, this half of the dress, as complete. Next time we'll do some last changes on the other side of the dress, and then hopefully finish the doll itself. There really isn't much left to do other than work maybe on this area over here, maybe more on the arm and this side over here, and then a little bit more on this part as well. Maybe fix a few things. But overall, I am very happy with the progress that we have made. For reference, as always, let's make the snapshot of the progress. So, hold on, let me turn off the references. Okay, this is how it was before. All nice and pretty. And this is now. Quite a stark difference, isn't it? Plus the proportions are correct, and it's starting to look more like how I've always had the picture in mind. The hair especially, yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's always useful to have these sort of backups after each stream, because at the very end it is very satisfying to do something like this. You start from something like simple, like this, like this, like this. Like you see each step, which tells you that you are doing a good job. If you see some great improvements, this is going to look even better once we'll go into the post-processing phase, because we'll bring the contrast all the way up, and so all of these brush strokes that now appear a little bit hazy, they will gain a lot more detail, and they will reach the same crispiness as over here. Like, as you can see here, they are far more harsh, let's say. They are more decisive, the brush strokes, and that is thanks to the post-processing that we'll do at the end, which will bump the sharpness, sorry, not the contrast, but the sharpness. Will bump the sharpness up, which will make these brush strokes stand out even more. Cannot wait to see how it will look in the very end, especially since we will also need to do the background eventually. Maybe next time I will start working on the background itself, so we can already start to think about the lighting. Like, I do have a general idea of the direction of the light, but much like we did with the other illustrations, having the background will help us fine-tune the lights and shadows even more, compared to what we have right now, which is simply a character floating in the void. So yeah, very satisfied with the progress that we've made so far. Had also quite a few nice chats, and most importantly, at least I had fun working on it, which is why time flew by essentially. I hope it was the same for you guys. Yeah, it was fun, and it will not be the end of it. I am very confident, so we'll have 2 more streams for this project in particular. Like, we'll have 4 more streams in total, but we'll have 2 more streams to finish this drawing in particular. Now that I think about it, I don't think we'll be able to finish it within 2 streams. But by the time I will come back from vacation, I think the drawing will be advanced to a point where it will just be a matter of adding small details and last minute adjustments before moving on to the next illustration for this project. But we never know. Like, maybe we'll, with a stroke of luck, we'll manage to finish it in time, but it's not my main concern. Like, I do not want to rush things and then maybe end up with an image that's not up to par with the rest in terms of quality. But yeah, so next time we'll see each other on Wednesday, and we'll go back to the other project involving the robots, in which we'll start working on, at least start sketching or start working on the new robot, the second to last. I'm not sure although it would be the only, that one will not manage to finish it in one single stream, so we'll most likely work on this sketch and then continue it once I come back. But yeah, at least we'll start working on it. So yeah, As always, it's been quite a pleasure. I do apologize for when I will be away, but like if anything, I will always be available like on Discord and stuff, or maybe post some things occasionally. But once we'll be back, it will be quite a comeback, I would say. But it's not that moment yet. We still have 4 more streams to go. So, we'll see each other in 2 days. Having said that, this has been the Void Executive, and I will see you in the next company meeting. Have a good night, everyone.